Hey guys, Mr. BDK here, and welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'll be going through some of the players I think that will get a Future Star item this Friday or the Friday after. Because Future Stars is another promo, I do expect EA to do a 2-week promo again, so Team 1 and Team 2, so I reckon some of these players will either be included in one of them teams. Before I get started, make sure you like the video, and if there's any players that you think will get a Future Star, or you want to get a Future Star, let me know in the comments. So the first player I think that will get a Future Star is Bellingham. As you might have known, he recently moved to Dortmund. I think it was this window because there were shouts of him getting a ones to watch. But yeah, he's proved himself at Dortmund. That I'm not a massive Bundesliga fan, but I've heard he's done very well there, and this is the new way English talents are breaking out. As you see, his teammate Jadon Sancho obviously broke out in Bundesliga, and more English players are now moving abroad. So I gave him 80 rated because I don't know, it's one of them players that you never know how EA are going. As you saw with Team of the Year, I think they massively under upgraded cards, so maybe we'll see him at 80 rated, maybe it'll be like 83 rated, but yeah, he's one of the players and he definitely is a star for the future. So the next player that I put is Climoske. I think I've pronounced that right, but he's kind of confirmed because on the loading screen EA left a date which relates back to firstly his birthday and secondly the debut, so it's pretty cool he made his debut on his birthday. But the only problem with this is I think he's Ukraine, the Ukrainian goalkeeper at Real Madrid also made his debut on that day, so I reckon it'll either be him or the Real Madrid goalkeeper. But either way, I think if Climoske gets a Future Star, it'd be a pretty cool card to have. We haven't, other than Mbappe, we don't really have good French strikers in the French league, so yeah, he's definitely a card that would be better for people that don't have as many coins. We also have another confirmed Future Star, which is Climoske. I know I've butchered some of these names, but yeah, basically same thing as the previous one. It had on the loading screen, it had, I think it was coordinates on the map to somewhere in Sweden, so that's all but confirmed basically. So I definitely think he'd be a very nice card, although the only thing is, I don't know whether you lot have done him, but Flashback Ronaldo came out less than a week ago, and if they do keep his position right wing, which I do think he will stay right wing, same position, but nonetheless he will be a very cool card to play with. Now for a card that I think a lot of people will be hyped up for, and personally I think this card may be higher rated, maybe, as we saw Martinelli was he 91 rated last year? I can't remember, but yeah, I think 85 is a bit low, but credit to Climoske, as I'll credit him, I might as well credit him now. Climoske was the one that made these renders for me, so shout out to him. But yeah, Saka is a very good talent. Obviously Arsenal have had their down period this year, but he has broke through and cemented his spot in that Arsenal team. He is a very, very good youngster. I'd love him at Liverpool, but I doubt it'd ever happen. But yeah, Saka, his card will be sick, and it wouldn't surprise me if they boost him a lot more, just because 1, he's English, 2, he's from Arsenal, and 3, he sells packs. But I definitely want to play with this card. Now the next player is also someone that's kind of expected to get one because he broke through at Rennes last season. Camavinga is one of the biggest talents around right now. I think PSG were in talks with them. Was it PSG? I think it was PSG. If it wasn't, correct me in the comments. But yeah, PSG tried getting him last season but failed to do so because of the valuation of him. But he is turned out to be a very, very good player, and he will definitely get that big move soon. But look at them stats. Of course, these stats aren't real, but he will be near enough Hullet Gang, I think, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's over 1 million coins. Antony is also another future stars that I think would be very popular. Everyone loves their Brazilians just like they love French players, hence the Brazilian and French tax. But yeah, what a card this would be. Imagine an attack of Pele, then on the right future star Antony, and then on the left Neymar. Unbelievable. But he's been breaking out at Ajax. Obviously Ajax have produced some class talent recently, especially in the last years with De Jong and Van der Beek, but it wouldn't surprise me if he moved clubs in the next 2 seasons, just because he is going to be a big star, I believe. But he's going to have a sick card, as most Brazilians do in promos. But yeah, I'd definitely pick him up and try him. Now for another very, very good player. I was a bit optimistic about Ruben Dias, to be fair. Well, I think City paid 60 million, or it might have been like, I think it was 60 million. I think that's what I saw on Twitter the other day. But everyone thought he'd be kind of a flop, not a flop, but average player because he is in Liga NOS, but he has been nothing but class. If Van Dijk wasn't injured, I would say he's probably the second best centre back in the league. He has proved his worth, and I actually didn't realise he's only 23. And as I should have mentioned at the start, all of these players are going to be 23 and younger, because I think 23 is the cap. But Ruben Dias definitely is going to get a very, very nice card, which if you have a partnership with him and rule breaker Laporte, that is a solid defence. But yeah, this card will be unbelievable. And at the moment, City are most likely to grab the title, so a lot of the credit goes to him because their defensive record has been insane this year. But he's definitely going to get a future stars, I reckon. And the final one for this video, as you probably would have guessed, Ansu Fati. What a talent, especially breaking through. Obviously, it's not the hardest at the moment with the Barcelona squad, but Fati is on another level. He is pure talent, and I've had his Player of the Month card since the start of the game, and oh my, it is good. But with this card and that freeze Dembele up front is gonna be so sick. But yeah, obviously Ansu Fati is one of the most talked about youngsters in the world right now. He is unbelievable. I think he's 18 now. So I think last year he was 17, so he couldn't get added to the game. But oh my, what a talent. What a talent. But it wouldn't surprise me in future years he gets compared to the likes of Ronaldo, or actually no, that is way too far. Personally, I don't think anyone will get to Ronaldo and Messi's levels, but Ansu Fati is a very promising talent like Mbappe was a couple of years ago. So we'll have to see where he goes, but him and probably Camavinga are going to be the 2 most expensive ones, I reckon. So that's all for today's video. Once again, I want to credit Climoske for the renders, but is there any players that you don't think have the players I've shown that will get one? Or are there players you'd like to see get one? As I said at the start, let me know in the comments, and make sure you like, subscribe, and peace.